Hello interwebs, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today is, well, it's Friday for me. I think this is actually going to upload on Saturday, but this is the last leg of my adventures in the LFR. We are doing the last leg. This is where we get to the end game boss in the LFR version, and surprisingly enough, I didn't actually die this entire run. This was the first run I did. I jumped in here, didn't do a whole lot of research like I normally do. Just want to see how I do. Sometimes that doesn't work out for me and I ended up dying, but I actually lived pretty much through the entire thing. I'm not saying that I did everything correctly. It's just whatever I was doing, even if it was a mistake or a mess up, it didn't cause my death. That's progress for me. This first boss, it looks really cool. I actually really like the model of this boss. So it was exciting for me to see something new. This guy is doing a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on. He's shooting things and things are landing. There's AoE damage going on all around. Nobody was yelling for anything in particular as far as like getting things done in a specific way, so I figured to stay on the boss. The boss was doing things in and around my general vicinity, but again, nobody was yelling for people to go do stuff, so I just stayed on the boss. And being a melee, being up close and behind him, these drill things, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to just take it to the face, but I was. And as far as I could tell, it wasn't doing a whole lot of damage to me when it was happening, so I just kept DPSing. I just kept DPSing unless somebody said something different. And nobody really said anything different. So it was basically avoid AoE, avoid anything that was targeting you and directly affecting you, and try to do what you can to minimize the damage you were taking. And the boss went down, and I didn't die. So I guess I could have done worse, even though I probably wasn't doing everything that I could have. This boss, somebody did actually kind of pipe up in the beginning and say that there was kind of a kill order, and that somebody was going to be marking things as far as like what order we should be killing things in. So that was nice. That was nice of that person. And I think for the most part, everyone was following that. These bosses, they're perched, and they jump off of their perches. And you kill them in a specific order, or you're supposed to try to kill them in a specific order. That way you can maximize the effectiveness of your raid group. So I just followed the herd, the LFR sheep that I am, and again, try to avoid things directly attacking me, try to minimize the amount of damage I was taking, help out the healers, not stand in puddles of stuff. And then if whatever boss we were attacking was standing anywhere near another boss, I just cleave my ass off, and that kind of thing. I'm sure there's a much more comprehensive way of describing what's going on in here, but you know, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I was doing something comprehensive. So again, just avoid silly crap on the floor and try to minimize your damage. Okay, so here we go. Gorrosh, the big man, the end game content, and just from seeing other videos of like the 10-man and regular 25-man content, I know that this fight's a little bit different in the LFR, but I still didn't know exactly what to expect. I know that yeah, stay out of a big swirly pool of purple crap when he throws his weapon. In every stage, there's something goofy that goes on, as well as ads. So it's basically a boss ads thing, and how this tank was handling it, for the most part, was tanking the boss in the middle of the room, trying to get all the ads clumped up. That way everybody could do, you know, AoEs and cleaves and get the ads down. And I think that sometimes people will actually tank the ads in a different spot from the boss. As you saw before, there's a giant bucket of crap that came and poured molten stuff all over the floor, and you're supposed to get out of the way of that. Some people did, some people didn't. I think a couple times it actually caught me, but again, I didn't die. So I wasn't standing in the swirly pools of stuff. I was, cleaving the ads when I could. I mostly stayed on the boss, and I was trying to avoid the giant bucket of molten crap, or this wheel of spinning death. And then periodically, as you get the boss lower and lower on life, he actually will suck you up and teleport you to a different realm, like basically one of the other raid instances. And for instance, and then you have to run and meet up with him, killing all these little ads, and they seem to die pretty quick if everybody just kind of concentrates on AoEing them down and getting to the other platforms. And then you'll fight the boss in this like dream state, and then the more damage you do to him in this dream state, he carries that damage over to the actual fight back in the heart of Orgrimmar. So that's what's going on here. You get sucked up into this kind of like purplish haze dream world where you get to fight the boss, which his abilities seem to me to be the same thing, except he's got this frontal cone thing that you need to avoid. And this is just to add a little bit more damage onto the boss, and that damage carries back over when you teleport out. I think I got caught in the face by that cone a couple times. I wasn't really paying attention at first, and then I really started paying attention. So that's basically how this fight goes. A lot of that is, you fight him in the dungeon, he teleports you to another place, and you get teleported back to the dungeon. So there's a lot of that teleporting back and forth, don't stand in the cone, don't stand in the purple swirly things. And then there's also, always ads coming out, and then different aspects to the ads. When you get to the end, and you've almost killed him, he actually gets this super big purple armor crazy thing going on here, where he's got the stuff growing out of him, and I'm assuming that increases his armor, the amount of damage he can take, and also the amount of damage that he's putting out. So that's kind of like a burn thing. You just got to get him down as quickly as possible without standing in the swirly purple stuff. That way you can kill him before he kills your tank, and then subsequently destroys the entire raid. That sounds like fun, right? For the most part, that's how this went down. It's boss ads, cleaving ads, attacking ads. There's a mind control element that comes into the end of this, and then boom, boss dies. So that was nice. This is just the cinematic. A lot of people have, I thought it was pretty cool when they kind of nominate the new war chief, so I thought I'd leave this in here for you, even though it's been out there forever. I didn't put the whole thing in there because it's super long, but there we go, people. The adventures in the LFR. I started doing this a long time ago, and this is it. It's the last leg. I'll probably do more LFR videos, but this was the last leg of the actual content. Peace out, interwebs. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video.